gotten my associates and my high school diploma that year.
Oh,
So I just got 2 graduations. Oh, right, we have 6. Jaden.
Okay, we are back here live with the challenge course, Life Force Ninja Northwest Regional.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Kayla Norris is up on the start. I believe we'll be getting going here in just a few seconds.
It was a lot of fun.
okay. I'm like, the reason I feel like
Okay, ready?
so it
She's over there with her coach.
we move it to there.
Alright, Kayla, hop on up when you're ready.
We got this. We got this.
4:45 time limit for the young adult female category today. It's a long and winding course. It takes you
Let me know if I like
through 2/3 of this huge gym. And Kayla is ready to go. She's off. Starts off across these cliffhangers. Moving nice and smooth, hand over hand. The jump to the work wall, no problem.
Nice, good, kick off the wall.
It's Kayla onto the pit pillow and picking up that second point. For Kayla and the young adult female, just the tops, gem balance pods in play. And she's safely through that part, and now ring onto the mat for the point. There she goes. Kayla has this wall traverse. Feet only once you get to the pads. Nice and smooth, feet together. Final jump. Makes the jump. Point is on the... I think the point's on the green block. I believe it's across there, I'm not sure. Now Kayla's going to move on to the trapeze, to TikTok, onto the unstable balance platform. She's going to reach for that trapeze,
Jump back high.
get a hold of it before she starts the
And
obstacle.
pull back on TikTok, pull back, pull back, pull back. Hey, let's go. There you go. You should have enough.
Kayla on. I muted myself. Kayla moving through the straps, through the balance platform. Like I was saying, the straps are in play, and that makes it a lot less scary.
There you go.
Nice and smooth, up to that block.
Same thing, you're good.
Needs a little more push off the start here.
How we good? A little bit tired?
Get the power she needs to get up and over that block.
So once you do that, you can also stand.
Always allowed to return to the start platforms in WNL competitions. So Kayla's back to the starting platform, getting a reset, and she's on to the wedge and up and over, no problem.
Get down first, you don't need to be on the button.
Kayla opting to trigger the skateboard forward, striding, and then stride onto the steps, onto the platform. Nicely done. Another skateboard obstacle here coming up. Like I said, these can be really tricky.
Good. Back up. And we just stride onto it.
You got
moving the
this.
skateboard a bit off the line, make it a little shorter of a distance.
You got this.
There you go. Nice.
Instead of riding the skateboard, she basically uses it as a platform and strides over it.
All the way up.
Interesting beta.
Let's get up there.
Just reach for it.
Definitely a safe way to approach that. Like I said, those skateboards can be really intimidating because you just don't know the very first time you step on one what it's going to feel
More,
like.
way more, way more.
As much as you can.
More.
Trust it. Come on, girl.
Even more. One more big one. One more big one. There you go. Okay, now we can lift it.
Kayla now needs to get up onto those platforms. It's quite an intimidating jump. With feet on either side of the
More. The more swing
of
you
the
have,
lane.
the easier this is gonna be. Yeah.
she has enough height here. It's just a matter of committing to that jump. Okay.
Kayla, you have enough swing. You gotta throw real hard.
We're back over here.
Okay, under the WNL challenge rules, clock stops now. Obstacle gets reset, and the timer starts. The timer starts now. Kayla's counting down here. She's got 3 seconds. There we go. That's Kayla's run for the day. A great run, 6 points, time to 3:25. Good start.
Is Galina next? Wow.
Kalina! You got this.
Go bees!
I mean, okay, but like other than that.
Other than all the
Duh. So
Don't
for the most
clear
part, it
your
should
call.
move if they're going really high and it's not.
It's fine. You can take the first couple obstacles and warm
Up next is Galina.
But you can't.
Hey, Kalina, you ready?
I mean, I guess. Let's go.
Just sometimes when they're up there, it doesn't.
He's off. Moving nice and efficient across those cliffhangers. And onto the wall. Nice and easy onto the pit pillow. Across the balanced strides.
It'll take you.
And up onto the Luke Wall Walker obstacle. We got, since yesterday was May the 4th, we have Star Wars themed obstacles all weekend long here at Light Force Ninja. Here's Kalina making a nice dismount. She picks up the point there on the platform.
Alright, this one's easy. Oh, hi. That's for the class. Yeah, it's right there.
He's onto TikTok.
Pull back.
She uses the trees to pull herself back and then right off onto the platform. Nice and smooth over that platform.
I'm like eating my hair.
Go faster.
See how Kalina approaches this. Kayla took the opposite side. Kalina, nice and easy,
Oh man.
around the corner onto that front side. And now let's see if Kalina decides to ride the skateboard down. Yes, she does. Nice. 2 steps. No problem. Kalina looked really comfortable on that skateboard.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, big power.
From the sounds of it, she enjoyed that little skateboard ride. It wasn't so bad.
Alright, you got this.
This one.
Get it. Big swings.
Oh man.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Kalina building a swing.
Lock it
This is
in.
the obstacle that got Kayla. It's very intimidating. They swing up to those platforms.
There you go. Come on, you got
You need lots of power.
Yeah.
And she makes the jump. Really makes it look easy in the end, but it takes a lot of commitment to trust that your body's going to end up in the right position to actually land and not fall backwards.
Oh no.
You got this.
Through the
Make sure
Lachey
you stick
bars.
this.
Stick it.
on the trapeze.
Yes,
off.
Kalina.
This is Attack of the Clones. So this is a new obstacle here at Life Force. These keyhole type or key
Plenty of time. You got it.
and keyhole type obstacles. So these keys can they get locked into these. They get locked into these other pieces,
Nice.
and it does require
Big yank and flick.
a lot of coordination in your wrists and hands to smoothly get them out.
Push it.
As you can see there, Kalina's having a little trouble getting it out. They don't come out the way you'd expect,
Lock it in.
and then that could disrupt your timing and your swing.
A little bit
So you
more.
need a lot of power here,
You're good, you're good.
and this final key
He'll stay.
will slip out on you.
Go, go, go.
So it's surprising how quickly it slips out. You see Kalina, she had a lot of power, she had the swing, but when that key slips out, it can throw you off and makes it hard to actually get that point and make that lâcher to that ring.
Get everything you got right there.
A little more, just a little. Come on. I want you to get to the next one.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So do it.
Goes clean on her second attempt. Let's see if she can figure out the movement to get those keys out again this time.
Okay, got it.
That first one especially is really tricky.
Yeah.
See now,
That's good, that's good.
Big commitment.
that's
Right here.
big power.
Yeah!
Trust that that's there. You see that second time, she had a better idea what it was going to feel like, and she makes the lâcher and onto the dismount.
Come on, you got this.
You can do it.
This next one,
You got this.
the board is in play.
You got
Feet only on that
Everything
board,
right here.
and then there's a ring hanging on the last. Looks like she's going to go right for the
Yeah, you got it.
lâcher and skip the board entirely, which is oh, she just comes up a little short on that throw. Yeah, I think the lâcher's there. I think we're going to see more people try it and get it. Although if you do the obstacle with the
Give it a try.
cat grab,
Full
it
stop.
is
Try it.
oh, not the cat grab, but the cat run. It's also very cool. Alright.
Good. So my father showed up with his camera.
Oh, cool.
He's next to my Francesca.
In the striped shirt? Yep. Alright, nice. Oh, that's Tessa. Okay, I was like, I know who that is, but I don't remember who that is.
Wandered into an engineering. And she also didn't know who did.
Nice. That's quite the run.
Yeah, she wants it.
Hey, Sarah! Got this. She's on. Yes, zone mode. She's on mode. Very vocal on that run. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the battery. That's what's different.
Can I say something into the camera? Hi, Abby. I know you're watching this.
I'm not sure she'll hear it.
It's okay. Yeah, just I know the camera a little low, but
Sign language.
It's okay. It'll be recorded in Sarah's
Yeah.
room.
Oh, a bathroom break is happening, so. Sorry, communicated that at the last moment. Yeah.
And we have Sarah on the course. Again, moving through the fans. Makes that jump across to the warp wall. Nicely onto that nice big pit pillow there. And now onto these strides, which are pretty intimidating. It's nothing but wood below you, so you feel that if you're going to fall, it wouldn't be a fun trip. You know, Sarah and Shay onto the wall. Across those steps, feet only on the steps, none on the wall. Get a little spun around.
Push with your left,
There you go.
Looking for that dismount.
Nice.
Good save.
Saves it. Nicely done. Taking a moment here, get some chalk, catch your breath. Unfortunately, he's on the TikTok.
You got it, Sarah.
Grab your feet, his arm, nice big pull.
Big pull back. There you go.
Onto the TikTok.
Yeah, right here, right here.
Yep, you got it.
And this one, this
Do a
one.
swing here, make sure
Right
she
there.
can reach that trapeze.
Perfect. Watch that.
Off the trapeze, making use of those straps on the balance board.
Sorry, it's
Like I
right
was saying
there.
earlier, this obstacle is a little bit scary, but definitely, if you know, if the straps are in play,
Oh my God, my
helps a lot. So use them if you can. I have a feeling later on today that those straps will not be in play for the elite athletes.
The bow towards me.
Stay right here on the edge.
Jump back.
Back, straight to Sophia.
Just kind of like,
Straight to Sophia.
yeah.
Sarah
Grab that bar.
misses that landing.
Nice grab.
Oh, and she drops the ring. Hopefully it'll come back to her. Okay, she's got the ring, no problem.
Commit to going
She's gonna
straight
take
to
another
this
run
side.
at it.
Straight. Straight.
Just like,
Don't make an arc.
She's gonna go straight at it
like
this
right
time.
here.
Maybe.
Sarah.
Little less than little less than an arc. Little push back off the start platform.
So push it down or ride it.
Took her right to the vault.
Whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Yep.
Oh,
Sarah. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Scratch your feet. There you go, yeah.
Yes. Good.
Nice.
there she goes.
Girl, you can do this without talking.
Okay, let's go. Go.
You can do it. Let's go.
Yes, Sarah. Onto that skateboard. She's off. Yes.
Yeah, big power. Everything you
Just
got.
gonna build up some swing on these rings. Transfer to the next hold. She gets a touch on it, so they'll reset the obstacle and she'll get another crack at it. She's got 42 seconds. She's got time to put in a good effort here. See what she can do.
Big power.
30. Come on, you got it. Come on,
So they're building up some power on those rings.
Yes! 55, you can do it!
Oh, just a little short on that with Shay. Good run from Sarah.
That was awesome.
Good job.
Have a quick look at the leaderboard here. Kalina on top with 9 points. Kayla in with 6. And then Sarah also with 6. A few seconds slower than Kayla.
having some stability issues. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Toto up on the course here. Moving quickly across the cliffhangers. Straight to the wall, no hesitation. Down that zipline, on the pit pillow, smoothly over those strides, lots of confidence there. Makes use of that green bar. And clears the obstacle. Moving really quick so far. Nice throw, right onto the ring and across these steps. Nice! Very fast, makes the dismount without any hesitation. It's like she had a plan all along. Reaches out, grabs the trapeze, and use that trapeze. Just a little low there. There she goes. Get that TikTok started. Right onto the next trapeze. And across the thing. No hands needed. I know Seda trains a lot of scary balance at Momentum Ninja, so these balance obstacles are not intimidating for her. Yes, skateboard, no problem. Seda grabbing a quick drink of water. And she'll attack this skateboard. I know Seda's very comfortable. Skateboards, snowboarding, no problem. There she goes. Nice up into the smiley. She's already got lots of swing, lots of power. And commits to the move. Gets up on the platform. Nice. Right through to the trapeze. Again, moving very quickly, very efficiently up to this point. Now let's see how she does on this attack of the clones. See how it feels getting those keys out. It's a little tricky. There she goes. She's locked in, just gotta trust this, commit, even though it's gonna fall away from you. Nicely done. Pulls hard, straight down, pulls through the key. I think that is the key to the obstacle. Is when you pull, you keep that down pressure on it for as long as possible, and then drive your hips before that thing starts to fall away from you. I think Seda's going to go for the lache here. Catch the ring. Oh, that was awesome. I love that. Very cool.
You got this, come on.
Love to see the little tack off that wall. Onto the ring. There she is into the final obstacle now. So lache up to this. There's a flying bar. It's not quite there yet. There. Flying bar. It's in this circular cradle. Looks like a Pac-Man. Got to shift it forward. And now throw it into these hooks. Which, ooh, she makes a good attempt. She's got lots of time for a retry here. Second try at this is going to make a big difference now that she knows how it feels.
Try chain the TikTok in. 120. 120. Good time, Joker.
So, having a chance to feel the obstacle and then getting a second crack at it is going to make a big difference to Seda. She's got lots of time. We're getting the obstacle reset here. So she will have almost a minute 20 to take that final crack at this obstacle.
Come on, Say. You got this. Come on,
It's a tricky one, but I think she's got a great chance to get it. She's going to take her rest here. No need to rush this. This is the last obstacle.
You get 101.
Coming up a big swing on a TikTok. TikTok's another thing that the Momentum Ninja athletes are very comfortable with. Smoothly through to the Pac-Man who will onto the fly bar. Pops it forward. Now Oh. Great effort by Seda. Both attempts. It was just that right side just missed that cradle. I mean, that's not even a cradle. That's just some hooks hanging in the air. All right, everybody, it's been fun. I'm going to hand the microphone back over to Sophia. To Sarah. I'll do my best. I took a guess and I was wrong. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, you got it. Have fun. Thank you. You'll do great. This course, you'll do great. I said that.
Yes, Hope. You ready?
All right, welcome guys. Up next we have Sophia Blattenbauer. Looks like she is currently in 4th place after speed. Oh, looks like we're gonna take a quick break here. Yeah, we're just gonna take a quick little bathroom break, so we will just pause this for just a second and then we will get right on with Sophia's exciting run.
Yeah, you can put more chalk in that. For real.
Are you gone yet? Nice. How'd it go? Nice.
You can do it.
You finished?
I finished the keys and I timed out.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
hard. It was hard.
So fun.
How many of you still need to go? Or have you all gone?
There's Sophia, Olivia. See if I can remember.
Oh,
And
Olivia
then
hasn't gone yet,
there's
either?
a couple more. But yeah, Olivia. We all already did our speeds, obviously. But
Yeah.
yeah. Sure. All right, Sophia, you can do it. Don't rush, but go fast.
All right, everyone, we are getting started with Sophia's run. Moving quickly through the wall here. She's making her way around the warp wall. Getting a nice push off of the ring. Successful. Going with a 1-2 step here. Moving efficiently, but carefully. Great strat here. Just needs a couple steps, grabs the ring, and floats on down. Needs a little backswing. I like her technique. Go to the side so she could get a better swing. Needs a lot of speed here, a lot of speed. That's looking good. Needs a big press off this trampoline. Making easy work. Does a little bit of a knee down to stabilize, but is only about a minute down through here, which is nice and efficient. Getting a nice big pull off of the trapeze. I like to see it. Just needs one big pull. Reaches up. Moving efficiently and quickly through these first obstacles. I like to see it. I unfortunately did not move efficiently or quickly, so I pumped out. So liking to see how she moves quick here. Now needs to line up perfectly for this. It's such an awkward ringed swing. Definitely takes maybe a couple tries to get it right, but there we go. Gets onto it first try. Nicely done. Now just needs to press this down. Looks like she's, gonna press it down and going for the jump here. That looks great. Now onto the skateboard. We're getting on the back half of the course here. Has about 3 minutes left, which is definitely enough time to get through these if she moves efficiently. Gearing up for the run into the skateboard. Now this skateboard is completely new for this competition. Not even Life Force team members have ever seen this skateboard, but everyone so far is conquering it like they are pros at it. Getting some good swings here. Just needs a big throw. Nice done. Catches it with bent arms too. Now onto the crux point of this obstacle. Has to do this kind of split dismount. Let's see. Big throw. Yes! Sticks it. Nicely done by Sophia. Now needs to just thread through these blocks. And these shades are not long, but these bars are thick, so it's near impossible to wrap your thumbs and get that type of stability, but let's see how she conquers it. Ooh, right into that one. Nicely done. Now this is a trapeze, so it will move a little bit, but making quick work of these laches. All right, now we are here on the last 3 obstacles of the course. This one's called Attack of the Clones. Let's see how she approaches this one, because we've seen several different methods. You know, some people take the hook out of the first one before they push off, while some trying to wedge it out. So let's see what her technique is here. She's gonna push off. Looks like she's just gonna get some momentum and try to yank it out. Big push off, gets it out first try. Nicely done. Lining up for this toss here. Looks like she's pretty much lined up. Big throw. Nicely done. And she has a minute left going into these last 2 obstacles. Now, the thing is here that young adult females and teen females may only use feet on that cat grab there. So it's basically serving as attack. So the goal, I think, is to get a nice big throw off the trapeze, kind of use your foot on that tack board to press off, and then lean into that ring. And the ring is noticeably smaller than yesterday with the preteen division. So adding just another challenge to this already very difficult obstacle. Yeah, just needs to stand up on that foot on the board. A little bit of hesitation there. Needs to commit. Oh, it looks like she just got a little too low. I like to see her aim her foot right onto that sort of cliffhanger ledge. Yeah, that ledge right there is probably about 1 inch to 2 inches. Let's see, taking a little breath. Has about 20 seconds, which is plenty of time to get through here. Gearing up once again. Big swing. It's going to give it her all here. Yeah, has plenty of swing. Just needs to commit. Foot on there. Oh! Just got a little too in front on that cliffhanger, but great work by Sophia. Made it to the last 2 obstacles, which is already a feat in itself. So she should be super proud of that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Looks like that puts her in 2nd place right now. Just about 45 seconds ahead. I mean, it's faster than Kalina's time. Awesome work. Up next, let's take a look at our run order here. Up next, we have Olivia, and then we'll have Madison and Vita to finish out our young adult female run order, and then we will get started with the teen females. Looks like we're just to take a minute here, folks, to do some resetting, and then we will be good to go.
And I made Tori do a run and record.
We had Dora helping out. So she had. You ready? No.
Yeah.
You got this.
You got this. You got this.
Oh, wait, you have chalk.
I do have chalk. You got this. You can do it. Girl, have fun. It's okay. You don't need to worry. You got this course down.
All right, here goes Olivia. Making her way through these lightsaber ledges here. Nice and efficient. Gets 1 big bounce off the trampoline to the wall. Slides right on down. Striding through these. Nicely done. Nice and efficient. Needs to tuck up because this ring is considerably low to the ground, especially for our taller competitors. Taking 1 swing here and go. Perfect work. 1, 2, 3. Needs a couple good push-offs. Gonna take a little pause on the trampoline here. Try not to get turned around. Nicely done. Up and over this wedge. And now we've circled back to the airbag. Kind of a fun little loop here. Now she's gonna, let's see her technique on here. We've seen several different techniques. Look like she's just gonna go straight to it and get a nice big pump. She's been on the district talk many times, so knows how to work it quickly through here. Looking super solid. Now onto these wedges. Gotta line up her swing here. She's gonna get a good push. Looks like she just missed a little bit. Oh, looks like her foot might have dabbed, so she's gonna need to take a retry here. Just needs to line the swing up. Going out and around. Let's see. Nice. Sticks it that time around. Let's see her technique on the board. Is she going to kick it down or just hop right onto it? Looks like she's just going to hop onto it. And right through. Good work despite needing that retry. Running straight into the skateboard, not needing a pause here. Oh, looks like she's just gonna chill on the trampoline for a quick second. That's kind of smart. Needs a big swing here, because that hammerhead up there is not as close as it may seem. Getting some good swings, big throw, catches on nicely. Now gonna need to regen her swing here though, for this split dismount. I'm wondering if anyone will do some sort of beta where they just go to one side, but looks like it's not as hard for these competitors as it may seem from behind the booth here. So making the quick work. Has 2 minutes left, can definitely get through at least 3 of these obstacles here. Makes quick work. Links right into that one, nicely done. Just needs to throw to this one. Boom, nice. Now onto the attack of the clones. Let's see, hopefully she won't need a retry here, but this is one obstacle where sometimes it takes a little bit of some time to figure it out, but Olivia's looking super strong, so let's see how she attacks this. Looks like it's getting a little bit stuck here. Using that platform to unhinge it, which is super smart, just needs to be ready for when it's going to come out. The technique here, I think, is to go up and out at the same time, but once you wedge it in there, it gets wedged. So it definitely takes a second to get it unhooked here. Oh yeah, it just goes back to the platform to get it out. Oh, looks like she just got to jump to it from here. Nicely done. Good work. Good adjustment there. Needs to hook this in. It's lined up perfectly. Just needs a big pullback and go. Oh, hands just slip off. That looks super strong, though. I think she can definitely lock it in on this next attempt. Taking a little bit of rest here, which is smart. She has just a little bit under a minute. So if she moves quickly through here, she can definitely get at least 2 of these obstacles. Grabs those key locks. Here we go. I think looks like just missed a little bit, which is going to get it a little bit turned around, but she's a taller competitor, so can just literally just kind of walk on over there. Having a little bit of trouble unhooking it here like before. Gets it out quicker this time. Lining up for the pullback. She's maybe getting it a little bit more center here. Oh, it looks like it fell out. She has about 20 seconds to get this. Looks like she's just switching her hands here. Might feel a bit more comfortable pulling off of one hand than the other. It's locked in perfectly. Let's see her lock this in. Big pull. And go. Oh! Looks like she just nearly missed. Looks like her hands held on for a second, but at that point, your hands have to be actually falling off. So, great work out of Olivia. A fight till the very end. This course is proving to be incredibly challenging for these athletes, which I don't blame them. It is a long and grueling course with stuff they've never seen before. All right, up next, we have Madison from Northwest Ninja Park. Let's see, conquering this lightsaber ledges, one hand at a time. Those 1 and 2 ledges are a little bit smaller than the middle ones, but not posing any difference to these athletes, making it look smooth. Gonna line up for this pole here. It is quite a jerky drop, so wants to make sure she locks it in. Nicely done, super smooth. Let's see how she conquers these. Look, going 2 feet at a time. Nice and smooth. Making sure to lock in these early obstacles. You really don't want to use retries on them. Oh, but the rain seems to have fallen off. But no matter, it comes right back to her. Lining up for the swing. Nicely done. Madison stepping up to Luke Wallwalker. Just needs one swing, hopefully, to get here. Perfect. Now needs a lot of speed into this. Competitors have to use only the black to get to the end from here, but she's making it look super easy here. Lining up for this drop. Needs to put a lot of pressure on one foot, but just leans over. Madison is also a taller competitor, so making it look really great here. Taking a little bit of a chalk rest before the Ewok Forest. Let's see your technique on generating some swing on this TikTok. Yeah, getting a nice pullback on there. That's probably the most efficient way. She can honestly just stand up and grab it. Yes, super efficient. Making good work of the Ewok Forest. Almost to the back half here. Just needs to get through this skate you must obstacle. Getting a little bit of help from her coach to line up the swing. This you had to be super specific, so gotta get a good swing off here. Looks like got a little bit turned around. Looks like she must have scraped the floor a little too much there, so gonna need to take the retry. Not a problem. Now she kind of feels how this rain swings on the pendulum. Going to get help from her coach. Pushing off here. Oh, once again. She's gonna try and save it here. Oh, looks like she used the pillar on the other side, which is unfortunately out. Looks like she's holding her knee there. Hopefully everything's all right. But she's going to continue on. Love this fight from Maddie. Let's see what technique she goes with here. We've seen a couple of betas. Is she going to just jump onto it or push it down? Looks like she's going with the push down method. Needs just a big jump onto it. She's kind of got to stride through these last couple ones. Oh, just hesitates a tad. She's kind of grabbing that knee, so I'm hoping everything's okay, but she's just going to go straight to this obstacle here. She's got about a minute and a half left to try these back half obstacles. Nice throw up to the hammerhead. Let's see how she conquers this kind of split dismount here. Hesitating a little bit, but her swing looks great. Let's see her get this, lock it in, go for it. Oh, just misses a little bit. Let's see, kind of grabbing that knee still. Looks like she's gonna step off the course here, but a great run from Madison. Looked so strong. Just a little bit of a mishap on that ring swing, which I do not blame her. That ring swing is incredibly awkward. All right, let's take a look at our leaderboard quickly here. So we still have Seda, then Sophia, and then Kalina, and then Olivia rounds off our top four here. And then let's take a look at our run order here. Vita is the last in this division for the young adult females, but then we'll move on to our teen females. Making quick work here, the first obstacle, lining up this bounce. Vita coming out from Skyhook. Has looked so strong at their competitions over there, so I'd love to see how she conquers this Life Force comp. Oh, got a little bit off balance there, but looks like she's okay. She saved herself on that pillar there, which is in, so great save out of Vita. Love to see some fun saves out here. Hopefully she stays cool, calm, and collected through these couple obstacles. Needs some good pushes off of these black blocks. Moving quickly through these, which is good. Just needs kind of get a good push off of this trampoline. It is quite awkward because that zip line will go back down if you don't dismount quickly, but making quick work. Chalking up with their coach Gavin there, who will be running in the elite division later today. Let's see how she takes on Ewok Forest. Going for the nice pullback method here. And reaches just straight out for that trapeze. Making this obstacle just look like a walk in the park. Now onto this infamous ring swing. Almost all of our athletes so far have needed to at least double back to the starting platform, but Vita making it look easy. Doesn't even need to step back. Got a really good position on that ring. Now let's see what technique she goes for on this. Looks like she just steps onto it. Nicely done. She's got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, which is plenty of time here. Oh, just messes up on the skateboard a little bit. Taking a little bit of a fall here, but still has a smile on her face nonetheless. There we go. Much better that time around. Learns how the skateboard moved. Getting some good swings here. Straight up to the hammerhead here. Gets the split dismount. Nicely done. Links straight into this first Lucia and just needs one swing to get to this next one. Sticks the landing. Make sure not to fall off that. Has 1:50 to get these last 3 obstacles, which if she moves at the pace she is currently moving at, she definitely has a chance to clear this course, which you have yet to see a course clear. Saw Seda get just back to the second to last move. Oh, looks like she just lets go of that key lock, but no matter. Needs a little bit of a bigger swing. Pushes off of that platform, smart. Trying to lock in this key lock. It looks like it's just right about there, but just needs to get a little higher. Resets the platform. Probably gonna lock in that key lock to get a bigger swing here to definitively lock that in. Looks like just twisted a little too much, so it's gonna come back out, but that looks like a perfect lineup right there. I like to see a big pullback. Ah, just misses. It's such an awkward throw. Those key locks do not feel stable, which is so hard to throw off of. But now that she kind of has a feel for it, I think she can definitely lock it in this round. Got it a little twisted, but there we go, locks it in. It's a big pull, looks like it's a little stuck. There we go. Locks it in once again, big pull, lock it in. Oh! Gets one hand on, but it was so close. Has about, let's see, 30 seconds to try these last couple of obstacles here. Ooh, looks like our camera got a little turned around. Apologies, I can see her from the booth. Look, she's getting a good swing. Oh, looks like she's just going to go straight for the ring. Has a massive amount of swing on that trapeze. Big throw. Oh, gets her hands on, but that is such a big throw that at that point when your hands are dead, it is near impossible to hold on. Gonna get a couple of swings on this TikTok. And showing off a little for the crowd, but great job, Vita. That was an amazing run. Let's take a look at our leaderboard for the young adult females. Looks like we still have Seda, Sophia, and Kalina for the leaderboard for the challenge course at the moment. I believe Vita is right below Olivia, but great job to our young adult females. We are going to switch to our teen females now, and up first is Yasma. Yasma, a Life Force native. Go with the crossover technique. Gets onto this trampoline here. Moves around. Gonna line up her swing here. Floats right onto the pit pillow. Let's see your technique here. Going for the strides here. Got matches on these last couple of ones. Looking super smooth. Lines up her swing. Keeps her legs up. Nicely done. Just needs one swing to get to this block here. Nice pre. Gonna need a lot of momentum here. Like to see big pushes off of these. Especially towards the end, because it's kind of on an up incline here. Just needs a good push. Nicely done. Moving efficiently for these first couple. Now taking on Ewok Forest here. Going straight into it. Love to see it. Gonna get a nice big pullback. Can probably reach out on her next attempt and does so. Good pulls. Straps are in for this division for all competitors in this wave. And lines it up. Now onto this rain swing. We've seen a couple competitors struggle with this, so let's see how Yasma conquers it. She's been watching these first 3 competitors, so I'm wondering to see what technique she'll go with. Just drops slightly back, gets a little bit turned around. Gonna try and save it. Might need to just take the retry. Oh yeah, looks like her feet dabbed down a little too much. Now she has the feel for the rain though, so let's see her lock it in on this attempt. Got her coach Kalina over there giving her some tips. Yeah, I see Kalina telling her to just jump straight to her. Let's see her get this. Oh no! Messes up on the ring, but has plenty of time to keep trying these back half obstacles here. Let's see her technique. Just gotta push down. This one here. Finishes out the rest of that obstacle. Now she is onto the skateboard. Gets a little bit of a push off. Oh, saves it. Nicely done. Let's see how she conquers this back half with her remaining time. Good slushay up. She can do it. Just got to lock this in. Come on, Yasma. Commit. This is such a commit obstacle. It's so scary. But she can commit to it. Oh, so close. Looks like she's just going to move on to this key lock obstacle here, the attack of the clones. Needs to get a nice big pull back here. Gets this pull in here. He's locking this pull. Big pull going for it. Oh, pulls out that key lock with her. Has about 25 seconds to take on this weird tack obstacle, which I have yet to learn the name of. Has about 10 seconds to give this a go. Her arms must be burning. Oh, so she's going for the big lâché here. Big throw. Going for it. Oh, gets her hands on it. So close. Good job out of Yasma. Just got a little bit hung up on that ring swing. But overall, a great job. Let's take a look at our run order. Looks like we have Mackenzie is up next, then Haven, Lily, Savannah, Amelia, and Amelia will round off our teen female division, and then we'll get started with our adult males, and then our adult females, and then our masters males, and round it off with our masters females. Looks like just getting some chalk here. Chalk is definitely needed on this course. That back half there is basically purely upper body strength, which is increasingly difficult once you've kind of wasted a lot of your energy on the first half. I feel like Max just getting some encouragement from her coach. Coaches, Michael and Ryan, are here from Momentum, and they brought a really good crew with them. So excited to see what they bring to the show here, including Mackenzie. Looks like she's ready to go. Grabbing onto these lightsaber ledges here, moving efficiently. Going straight to the ring, using that slot to stabilize and line up the swing. You kind of just get thrown to the pit pillow there, but making it look super simple. Going with the strides here, love to see it. Gets the ring, nice lock off on that ring to stay up. Nice balance on the trampoline. Looks like she's gonna get a nice big pushes off with those black. Stabilize on this trampoline. Immediate dismount. Wow, that looks super smooth. Probably the smoothest, one of the smoothest we've seen so far in this wave. Now approaching the Ewok Forest. Oh, needs to get her legs on. Work her way up. There we go. Nice adjustment there. Gets the trapeze straight on up to the board. Good save from Mackenzie there. Now approaching this devilish ring swing that we've seen take out a couple of the last competitors here. Let's see. Hopefully Mackenzie has kind of seen her fellow teammates and learned from here. Going around. Oh, wow, that just teleported her right up to the block. I'd love to see some other competitors possibly take on that same beta. Pushes the skateboard down like we've seen a couple of other competitors do. Gets a nice jump out. Now approaching the back half with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Looks like her coach is telling her to push it out a little bit. And then needs a run in and a jump to make sure to get there. Wow, that looked super smooth. Skateboard barely moved there. Now, needs some big swings up to this hammerhead. Locks it in. Now needs to regenerate her swing to get this sideways split dismount here. Competitors can only use the top of those trusses there, which makes it increasingly difficult, but Mackenzie making it look super easy. Let's see how she approaches these laches here. Chalking up really quickly, which is smart because these lache bars specifically are incredibly slippery and thicker than your average bar, so makes it a little bit harder to hold on. Can't wrap your thumbs as easily. Just gotta jump through the spider wall first. Gets a good swing here. Nice. Gets a good lineup for her next one too. Doesn't kill her swing. Needs to just stick this dismount. Mackenzie's looking super strong so far. Now taking on Attack of the Clones. Needs a big pull up and out from the back there.
Give it a wiggle with your wrist too.
Yeah, gotta kind of wiggle and push and pull at the same time. There we go, gets it out. Just slips out a little bit. You need to be super precise to get this in. And it's hard to be precise when your arms are burning off from hanging on one arm. But Mackenzie locks it in on this round. Needs a little bit of an adjustment. Looks like it just slips out a little bit. Yes, perfect lineup here. Needs a big pull. Touches that obstacle, that last piece of the obstacle, but I think her hands might have been a little bit too dead to grab on after hanging on that one arm for so long. Gonna take a moment to get some reset here, so she does have a second for rest. Has 30 seconds left, so if she can lock this in efficiently, she definitely has more time to get that last obstacle, the second to last obstacle as well, excuse me. Locking in this first key lock, lining it up for the second, gets that in nice and perfect. Needs a big pull off of this one and forcefully yanks it out. Nicely done. It has about 10 seconds here. Needs to go. Big pull. Oh, gets her fingers on, but not enough with a couple seconds left. But great job out of Mackenzie. Gets to that third to last obstacle, which is quite a feat. Let's take a look at our leaderboard here. That's going to put her in first place, just above Yasma by a couple obstacles. And then next up we have Haven. And just a reminder on the run order here, we have Haven going right now, then Lily, then Savannah, then Amelia, and that'll round off our teen females before we get right into the next wave.
You got that one?
Yeah.
It was 800 yesterday, right?
See how many.
Alright, have Haven stepping up here. See how she conquers these lightsaber ledges here.
Send this up to the parents afterwards, or go on the website?
Makes it safely to the trampoline here. Gets a nice good jump off. Reaches around. Oh, looks like that ring was about to take her, but holds on, lines it up, wants to make sure to get it, lock in these couple of obstacles here. Whoa, takes a hard fall off of that first step, but gonna take the retry. This needs to just start on this wedge right here. Touching that arm a little bit, hopefully she's alright. Stepping up still. Good fight out of Haven here. Has the crown behind her here. Now these wobbly steps are 1,000 times more wobbly than it may seem, and to make it even worse, they kind of go in a little bit of arch to get to that ring, so taking her time, lining it up. Steps off here, but good fight out of Haven. Looks like she's just gonna start on the Luke Wallwalker now. Now she can just run for fun, run the course as she would like. Nicely faded the block. Needs to get some good speed out of these blocks here. Looks like she got a little bit tangled, but is making her way. Hanging on here. Again, competitors are only allowed to use the black, which makes it increasingly difficult. But Haven is continuing on to the Ewok Forest. Loses the TikTok. It's gonna come back to her though. Like to see her possibly kick the bottom for that TikTok to get a little bit more swing. Latches on with her legs. Just needs to have core strength to pull it to her. Nice save there. Now it needs to generate some swing. Being a little bit hesitant. Maybe needs a little bit more swing on here. Oh, good commit out of Haven. Now moving on to this evil rain swing here. Let's see how Haven approaches this. Gets a little bit too far to the side, but that's okay. She's gonna hop up to this slider here. Let's see what technique she uses. Gonna step on it when it's a little bit down. Interesting technique. There we go. Now she's gonna push it all the way down. She's a big jump to it. Just a little bit hesitant, but no problem. She has about 20 seconds to try out this last obstacle here. Gets a little bit tripped up on the skateboard, but no problem. Has about 10 seconds to try this reins. Misses a little bit, but gonna hop back up. Love the determination. But now those reins are a little bit twisted, but good fight out of Haven. Loved the commitment on those first couple of obstacles and loved how she powered through the rest. Alright, let's take a look at our run order. Just a little bit of a refresher. Up next we have Lily, and then Savannah, and then Amelia, and then Alex will begin our next sort of division here.
You hanging in there, Austin? Okay with camera? Okay.
Back is golden today.
Better today. That's good.
Feeling good.
Lily stepping up to the plate here.
Every photo has Emmett.
Lily taking on these lightsaber ledges, moving quickly. She knows that she's going to want to get to that back half with a lot of time, because it appears that competitors are timing out towards the end. But Lily taking a little bit of a backswing there to make sure she locks it in, but looking solid. Nice and steady on those steps. Nicely done. Nicely up. Moving super efficiently. Loving how she's moving here. Taking on the Ewok Forest. Gets that nice pullback tech. And straight onto the trapeze. Probably one of the cleanest we've seen through here. Now taking on this ring swing. Might want to slow down just for the swing. Make sure you have it locked in. Going around just like Mackenzie did. That's looking like a even more efficient way to do it. I think we'll definitely see a couple more competitors take on that way. Get some nice big jumps here onto the back half. Needs to start on that platform, but gonna do the technique that this other momentum troops have done, and it's been working out pretty well. Gets a good run in. Just needs one step on that and gets it some nice power into the trapeze. Only needs one swing. Reaches to that hammerhead. Has a really big wingspan here. And straight up, wow, looking super comfortable in these back half obstacles here. Linking all the way through. My goodness, this girl has 3 minutes left. She is looking incredibly solid to finish this course. And still has 2 retries in her pocket, which are incredibly useful through these last 3 especially. Gets it out first try. Nicely done and lines it up perfectly. My goodness, Lily looking absolutely flawless to this point. Everything that she has done has been executed incredibly well. But now needs to take on this tack obstacle once again. Teen females may only use their feet on there, but looks like she's going for the big swing here. Going to skip the tack, quite possibly. Looks like she's readjusting her swing to go for the tack. That swing there is probably about a good 20 feet. Oh, slips off of the tack. No worries, she has this retry. Gonna take a moment to chalk up. She has 1:45 left, which is a lot of time. Just needs to get through these last 2 obstacles flawless. Looks like she's going for the big swing again. Big throw here. And she gets it. My goodness. Has 1.5 minutes to get this last obstacle. Definitely has time to take a rest here. I'll see how comfortable she is on this TikTok. I've seen this Momentum Guru do some pretty insane stuff, so I think she has this locked in, but she has to be incredibly tired at this point. Nice jump up. She's looking smooth here. Now, this is the crux point of the entire course here, I would say. Needs to rotate this Pac-Man up and over with quite a bit of force and then lock the bar into these moving cradles. Gets the thing, has 40 seconds. Oh no, looks like she's grabbing her forearm there. I think she is incredibly tired. And that bar there is not light. So definitely wanting to shake out these forearms and really take advantage of this reset time here. Hopping straight back up, has 30 seconds, can definitely get this. Big jump up, nicely done. Good links here. Has 15 seconds to fight for this. I'd love to see her get right into this rotate. Yes, good swing. 10 seconds here. She got the whole crowd behind her. Oh, but just too tired to get the throw. But that was an incredible run from Lily. Definitely one of her best runs we've seen here at Life Force. Looks super strong. And that last obstacle is proving to be absolutely deadly, especially even if you move efficiently through the course, you still have to be burning by the end. So we have yet to see a clear on this course. But we're going to start with Savannah, who has been incredibly strong on the Life Force courses here. So let's see what she can put together here today. She's just chalking up here, and then we'll get started.
Jazzy? Yeah, I'll do Jazzy's spots. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Jazzy.
Looks like we're just taking a sec to make sure everything's reset, everything's ready for Savannah, because we know she's going to be blazing through. Don't want to have to waste a second here at all. The girls are getting 4 minutes and 45 seconds here, which is still proving to be kind of a short time cap, despite it almost being 5 minutes. But this course is long and it is grueling, so gonna need every single second. But Savannah's moving efficiently here, looking super smooth on those bouncies, not looking at all off kilter. Good swings here. Only needs one bounce off the trampoline to go. Loving the efficiency and speed here through these first couple obstacles. Oh god, gets a little bit tripped up here, but has a good save. Already through the first 4 obstacles in 45 seconds. Gets a good pull. Needs a little bit more swing here. Nice commit there with both hands. Gets through the Ewok Forest, no problem. Now onto this rain swing. Let's see which technique she goes with. Looks like she's going with the original technique that competitors have been doing, but makes it look effortless. Let's see what she does here. Pushing it down like we've seen some other competitors. Smart move. Big jump on and right through. Has 3.5 minutes to this back half, which is insane. She's going to push it out a little bit, making sure not to pass that green line. Gonna get a big jump of, only needs 1 bounce and 1 step on each. And only needs 1 swing to get up there. Wow, looking super efficient. And that sideways split dismount is no match for her, and my goodness, she is flying. Definitely gunning to get all the way to the end here. Might need to slow it down a little bit just for this obstacle, but let's see how she does. Switching her hands around, figuring out what's comfortable. Misses the second cradle, but locks it in on the second. It looks like it wasn't fully in, maybe. Having a little bit of trouble here locking this in, but I think she just needs to be a little bit more forceful. Really make sure that it's in there. There we go. Looks like it's in a little bit better this time around. Needs a big forceful pull. Looks like she's going to utilize... It looks like it wasn't in. There we go. I think that looks a little bit more steady. Big forceful pull to get that first one out. There we go. Big wiggle. Come on. There we go. Looks like she was a little bit too sideways. Wondering if she'll go with an undergrab. Looks like she's a little bit off kilter here. Swinging to the side almost. Gonna need to redirect her swing. Oh, looks like she steps off, so gonna need to take the retry here. Probably for the best, honestly, to get her swing rearranged. She should take advantage of this rest time here. Making sure everything is set and ready. She's stepping back up to the plate here. Big forceful pull. Still a little bit stuck. Wiggling it out. That looked much better, but still a little bit off with the placement. Needs to be a little bit more center. Nicely done. Locks it in this time around. Gonna need to get this pull. This is her second try. And a one-handed save, my goodness. Savannah looking incredibly strong through these back half obstacles still. Looks like she's going for the big swing. Big throw. Catches it, no problem. And she's got a minute left and straight into it. Not even a chalk break or anything. I think athletes actually take the TikTok as a rest point here. You're kind of chilling there while getting the swing. It does take some leg power, but not a whole lot on the hands, which is nice. Big jump up and locks it in. Linking through here. Has about 30 seconds to lock this in. Can we see our first finish on this course? Moment of truth here. This has been the crux point. Locks it in! Our first competitor of the day to get this. has 15 seconds roughly to get this, and just prees it and gets the finish. What an incredible run by Savannah. Only needed one retry on that attack of the clones. I believe that is going to put her in first, but let's take a look at the leaderboard. I think there is a little bit of a mix-up on the leaderboard because I don't think Lily got that, but it's saying it's in front, so we will make sure that is fixed. But I believe it should be Savannah, then Lily, then Mackenzie to round up our top 3. Alright, now we have our last competitor in the teen female division. We have Amelia. Looks like we're just kind of getting some stuff set here really quickly before we move on. Amelia, jump into the second one. Knows how quickly she needs to move through these first obstacles to have enough time to clear this course. Amelia has cleared a lot of courses of Life Forces, but they have gotten increasingly difficult. So let's see how she can conquer this, what her game plan is today. Getting a little bit hot up here on this dismount, making a good adjustment there, knowing her skills, committing to that push. About 45 seconds through these first obstacles here. Moving on to Ewok Forest. Gets the pull. And straight on to the trapeze here. Looking smooth. Let's see what her technique is on this swing here. She's going around. Nicely done. Oh. Got a little bit of a slip, but I think she saved it there. Catching her breath here a little bit, gonna kick it down. Nice jump. Now onto the back half here. Getting a good run in. Right to the trampoline. Good push off. Reaches out, nicely done. That lines up her swing nicely for this next obstacle, for this dismount here. Nice adjustment there. Now, on to these laches. Link's the first one. Needs to lock in this last one and this dismount, and you need to stick this dismount here. Nicely done. Now has about 2.5 minutes left for these last 3 obstacles, which is plenty of time, but needs to be efficient and most likely not make any mistakes. She does still have her 2 retries though, so if she can kind of get through these quickly and possibly use a retry later, that would be to her benefit. Just misses the first lock in. Using the platform. Using the platform to get that unhooked here. Just gotta wiggle it out on the platform. Looks like it's really lodged in there. There we go. Looks like she's shaking her head a little bit. Locks it in immediately. Doesn't need that much swing. Needs a good pullback. Oh, gets a little bit too low. Has that retry in her pocket though. Now she knows the feel of this obstacle, so I think she can definitely lock it in here. Lining up for The pullback here. Looks like she's just going to unwedge it here. I like her technique. Is confident with that one-handed grab. I like how competitors are locking it in kind of with a reverse grip here. I feel like that's just been more efficient. Big pull. Gets it that time around. Has a minute left here. Let's see if she's going to go for the big lâché or for the tack off. Looks like she's eyeing the tack here. You don't need a whole lot of swing, but you do need enough to get your chest above that cliffhanger, above your foot, and really lean into it. Looks like she has good swing, needs to commit. Just gets a little bit too low on the cliffhanger. Has that one last retry. Has about 45 seconds. She can definitely still clear if she keeps moving. I think she's definitely really worrying about locking in this obstacle, though. Let's see what she's going for here. Going for the big swing, I believe. Looks like she's slowing it down, though, probably. Rethinking. I'm not sure which one she's going for now. It's going to be a mid-air decision. Oh, it goes for the big skip, but looks like she is exhausted, as she should be. The course is incredibly tiring. Looks like taking a little bit of a power nap on that pit pillow, which they are incredibly comfy. Let's take a look at our leaderboard really quickly. That's going to put her in 3rd place, just behind Lily here. Good work out of Amelia. Alright, that concludes our young adult females and our teen females. So now we're going to move on to our adult males. Looks like we have Alex Vandergrind. I believe that's how you say it up here. Let's just take a look at our run order really quickly, a little refresher. So we have Alex, our only adult male, I believe. And then we have our adult females. Alex looked incredibly strong on the speed course, so hopefully he can move quickly through these first obstacles.
That's good.
Letting it unhook a little bit. Nicely done. Let's see his technique on these things here. Now, the adult males division and then I believe the next waves coming here are allowed to use the tops of those steps, but he doesn't even need them. Good swing out. Needs some good speed here. Getting good pushes. Locks in. Oh, getting a little bit tangled. Competitors can touch the wall, but they cannot use their feet on it. But making good work. Just monkey barring through here. Alex, one of our taller competitors, making it look pretty good here. Getting a little bit tangled, but no matter.
Oh no.
Trying to get back to it.
What?
Believe her.
Okay, so jump straight at me.
Okay.
Back. You can do it. Sophia. Straight this way. Don't drop back. Don't drop back. Stand on the straight at me. There you go.
Touch this?
He's had to reach it, but he told you.
Got it. Good.
Alright, looks like we've got the points all cleared up here. But Alex just needed that little retry on the ring, but looking good through here. Has the bigger wingspan, so just reaches right up to that. Now, this next couple of the divisions here have that block, which makes it a little bit easier. They don't need to go all the way up there. Making it look pretty good. Oh, misses the lâché. Looks like he was setting up for a link and just kind of missed it a little bit, just fingertips on that.
Sorry, you guys. Just a little more.
Gonna probably be a little bit more careful here, making sure to lock this in. He has no more retries left, so he's gonna have to run this like a flow course. He just have 1:45 though. Looks like he needs the point still.
You're gonna need a really big pullback, more than you think you need. Okay? Now, hold on. There you go. Let's go. Alright, now
Just missed the dismount there. Looks like he knocked it out almost, but good work. Gonna has about 1:10 left to finish out these last two obstacles here. Let's see if he's gonna go. Now, competitors are allowed to use their hands on this cat grab board for the last couple of divisions in this wave, but just gets a little bit hung up there. Still has 45 seconds left to try this last grueling obstacle. Let's see how he takes it on.
that's good. Right there, it's there.
So little, go with this one.
Wow, he locks it in with 10 seconds left. And time's out, but he's gonna have time to finish it out. Get up there, Alex! Getting up there! Good work out of Alex. He is exhausted. I believe he is our only adult male, but let me double check here. We will have to see. Let's see the run order, though. Looks like we got Katie up next, and then Tori and Sloan, and those will be our 3 adult females. Our adult females will have 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Let's see how she takes on the lightsaber ledges here. Makes it through. Needs this big jump off of this trampoline here for the cat grab. Nice work. There are several different levels of ledges on that side, so competitors can go to either one. It's kind of whichever one you feel most comfortable going to. She makes her way around, lining up for this drop here, smoothly onto the pit pillow. Now, they are allowed to go to the side here, but only the tops and no hands. But Katie making it good work, matching efficiently. Just needs to kind of step on and grab on. Oh, the ring goes away, but it's most likely going to come back to her. Nice. Good patience. I know in those moments it's easy to kind of panic, but Katie staying calm, cool, and collected. Getting a good swing here. Oh, just steps back a little bit. Looks like she didn't get enough swing. It's okay. Just gonna stay collected. Kalina reminding her of some coaching tips. Big throw out of here. Let's see. Oh, the foot just comes down. But Katie's gonna keep it going here through the rest of the Luke wall walker. Gonna need some good speed. Good speed. Looks like she's got some good speed. Now needs to kind of get safely on there. Push off. Push off. Perfect. Catching her breath before popping up and over. now taking on the Ewok Forest. Has about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to try some of these last couple of fun obstacles here. This course is definitely an incredibly creative one made by Jaden and Becca. They always come up with such incredible courses that are both fun and challenging, which is what we love to see. Katie is also a taller competitor, so she just reaches right out. Just needs to walk across. Straps are in for this division as well. I would like to see Straps maybe out for the next one and add a little bit of, you know, a bit more hardness, I guess, to this next division, but we will have to see. Katie now taking on this really evil ring swing. We got Coach Kalina over here telling her, Katie looks a little bit scared, but gonna drop down, holds it. Yes, nicely done. No problem for Katie here. She's looking super smooth other than that little mishap before. Now, this division is also allowed hands and feet and any body part on the slider, so makes it a little bit easier.
2 quick steps. All you need. Good.
Dropping down now onto the back half with about a minute and a half left to try these. Let's see how she conquers the skateboard. Again, a never before seen obstacle here at Life Force. We've seen similar skateboards, but they were on a track. This one's free moving, but Katie making it look easy.
Got it.
Need some good swings here.
You can do it. You can use that trampoline, Ryan.
I like to see her tuck her knees in the back, get some big swings out of this. Now these rings are kind of short. Katie gets the lachey. Awesome work. Just needs to go the block here for this division once again. I think we'll be seeing that block there for the rest of this wave. Chalking up for the lacheys here before she hops up.
Alright, got it. Yep. 40 seconds left.
Oh, okay.
You can do it. Come in. Hold on.
Drops into the lachey, has a lot of swing. Would like to see her go on this next one. Perfect. Nicely done by Katie. Has about 20 seconds to lock it in. Looks like she's got this. Yes! Awesome work. Katie looking a lot stronger than she did before at the previous comp. Love to see the improvement. Has about only like 5 seconds to take on this last one, but she's gonna see where it takes her. Then that's time for Katie, but what an amazing run. She was completely clean to the timeout point, except for that one mishap, which for taller competitors is quite difficult because that trampoline tends to kind of drag on your feet and messes you up. But what an awesome run from Katie. Love to see it. She should be very proud of that run. Up next we have Tori. She is a worker here at Life Force, but is a competitor today. So let's see how she takes on this course. We're just going to take a look at one of the previous leaderboards to check something, folks, but I'll turn it off in just a second. Looks like Tori's being a little bit iced out here while we just check a couple of things, but keeping it calm and collected here.
Because then I can like,
In one jump.
I want to see some new skips you come up with, Tori.
Yeah, you gotta invent at least 8. Extra credit.
Yeah.
8 new.
Just getting some stuff figured out here, folks, and then we'll get started shortly.
She said her first skip, she's gonna jump right to the front.
oh, okay, that's more likely.
No idea why I ever had that.
All right, here goes Tori. Quickly do the first obstacle.
And let's use that hold on the side of the wall. Good.
Lining up for this swing. Nice work. Let's see if she goes to the side or on the top. Looks like she's going on the side. But no hands is still allowed. So needs to only use feet here. Smoothly through. Oh, looks like that ring's going again, but needs to keep calm. Just comes right back to her. Nicely done. Now on to the Luke wall walker. Now this sort of lache here should not be taken for granted because it's like lacheing into a wall basically. But Tori just needs to get a little bit of a retry. Needs to just get her chest up slightly. It is quite daunting when that wall is right there because you don't want to slam into it, but you still need enough to get onto it. So hopefully Tori can lock this in. Come on, Tori, big throw here. Oh, and just didn't get her chest up, but great work out of Tori. Good fight. She's going to continue. And now it's just for fun. No pressure on anymore. Getting nice good pushes off of these black mats here. Locks in the trampoline. Good work. Now on to the Ewok Forest. Let's see her technique here. It's that nice pull back and reaches immediately to it. Nice and efficient. Now just needs the core strength to pull up here. Nicely done. Straps are once again in. So kind of just needs to match to those next straps. Tori being cautious though. There we go. Good work out of Tori. Locks in the dismount. Now onto this ring swing here. Let's see which technique she goes for. We've seen like several different techniques. Although Coach Galena has been pretty successful here with the dismounts off the ring. Nicely done. Coach Galena should honestly make a course on how to do that ring. She's been doing an awesome job coaching. Tori, find a way to approach this slider. There we go. Just takes a little bit of a bear stance on there and just slides right down. Just needs 1 or 2 steps on the spinner to get to the dismount. She makes sure to have it locked in though. She's just a little bit cautious, but it's all good. It's her run at this point, so she can do whatever she'd like. Only needs 1 step on that spinner. Now let's see how she takes on the skateboard here. Oh, there we go. The first competitor we've seen hands and knees on that. I think this division is one of the few that can do that, but Tori taking advantage of those rules, which we love to see. Getting some good swings here. Needs this big pull. Oh, just reaches. Nicely done. It just needs to go down to this block. Once again, competitors are only allowed to use the tops, but Tori making that press up look super simple. Now onto these last 4 obstacles with about 30 seconds remaining, so she's going to be able to try about maybe 1 or 2 of these. But I love that Tori's fighting till the end here. Gearing up through the jump through the wall. Here we go. Getting a couple of good swings. Nicely done. Has about 10 seconds to get this trapeze. Oh, and just a little too tired to grab onto it, and that's her time. Great run out of Tori. Amazing work. again, that dismount off of that bar to the Luke Wallwalker should not be forgotten. It is quite a difficult jump there, but again, great job from Tori. Okay, now we have our last adult female. We have Sloan Cameron, a coach at Northwest Ninja Park. She looks super strong on her speed run, so let's see how she moves through here. Quickly through those first two obstacles. Going for the tops here. Love to see these divisions go for the harder options, even though easier ones are in play. The top 16 athletes from each division will be qualifying for Worlds, and I believe there's less than 16 per division, but at least in this day. So competitors can honestly just have fun with it. Going for the side, I like that technique. Doesn't have to worry about scraping her feet on the trampoline. I also went for that technique. Get some good pushes up here, looking nice and efficient. Just needs to line it up a tad, get her feet there. Needs to get a push back. Perfect, good save out of Sloan. Now on to the Ewok Forest. Goes for the pullback method. I think it's been the most efficient because competitors can just reach right out to that trapeze, just like Sloan did. Good work. Wants to make sure she has this because if you get a little bit too off on that, then it can throw you into the airbag, which would not be a good thing. Looks like she's just clarifying that she can use her hands on there. Going for the safe approach, which we appreciate. Looks like grabbing that shoulder a little bit. Hopefully everything's feeling all right with it. Let's see what technique she goes for here. Looks like going for the around technique. Nicely done. Now onto the skateboard. Looks like she's just gonna kind of go on all fours to go down it. Definitely the safest option here. Definitely don't want to take a retry on these kind of first half obstacles. And now she's approaching the back half. Let's see what technique she uses here for this skateboard. There are so many skateboards in this course, both the speed and the challenge course, so competitors should be pretty versed in it. Gets a nice run, good jump, gets onto the edge of that trampoline there. Ooh, nice. Gets one hand barely in the middle. Good save out of Sloan. Has about 2 minutes to lock in these couple last obstacles. And just hops right up on there, taking a little seat, taking a little rest. She has 2 minutes. She can definitely get through a couple more obstacles here. Looks like the Ninja Park team has a great big chalk bag, which I appreciate because some of these other chalk bags are hard to get into, so it's quite smart. Sloan gearing up for these laches. Great technique, has enough swing to only take one backswing here, and sticks it. Nicely done. Now has 1:15 roughly to conquer these Attack of the Clones. Oh, I almost said Attack of the Sloans. Well, Sloan will certainly attack these clones. Okay, too much rhymes for today. Let's see, getting that first one in. Yeah, just leaning into that second one. Sloan is definitely a taller competitor, so can definitely have some wiggle room here to kind of lock it off. Needs a good big pull back here. Big pull, grab, yes! Nicely done. Has about 40 seconds to get these last two obstacles. Taking a little bit of a rest here. Competitors in this wave are once again allowed to use their hands on this board, so no need to go for the tack, but let's see if what her technique is here. Nice grab. Now needs to line it up. Now this ring is considerably smaller than yesterday, so we will see how she grabs. Has about 5 seconds to get this dismount. Nicely done by Sloan. Oh, it just walks it up. It knows that obstacle is not even going to be an option, but great job from Sloan. Definitely one of her strongest runs we've seen here. Grabbing that shoulder, so hopefully everything's good, but she should be incredibly proud of that run. And let's take a look at our adult female leaderboard here. That's going to put her in first place by a mile. And then we have Tori and Katie also on the podium. Great job to our adult female athletes. All right, we're going to move on to, I believe, our Masters division. Let's just take a look at the run order. Yes, we have 5 Masters here. And then we have 1 Masters female. So Keith is going to start us off. They have 4 minutes and 30 seconds, our Masters males do. But Gil making it look pretty simple here. Gets a nice little sideway dismount off of there, making it look a little more stylish. And striding through on the tops. Nicely done. Looking pretty confident here. Jumping off to the side. Only needs 1 small minor backswing, which definitely saves him quite a bit of time here. Oh, and quickly through the Luke wall walker. Probably one of the more efficient ways we've seen. Now onto the Ewok Forest. Does that pullback technique that we've been seeing. Let's see if he goes straight to it. Yeah, nicely done. Pretty much linking all the way through here. Now onto the spring swing. We've seen several different techniques here, so let's see what he goes for. Looks he's going for the right side. Pushing off toward his coach Sloan. Oh, just gets a little bit off here. Gonna take the reset. Probably smart. Probably saves you the most amount of time and energy here. Gonna need to lock it in this time around, though. Gets the better push off this time. Nice adjustment there. Going for the jump tech here. Nice and efficient. Now let's see how he takes on this skateboard. Skateboard after skateboard here. Nicely done. Now just needs some good swings here. Just floats right up to that hammerhead. Just needs to get to this block. Has about 2 minutes and 50 seconds for these last 3 obstacles. Definitely has time here and has what a retry in his pocket here. It's a nice big swing out of that drop in. Gonna need to regen his swing here for the trapeze. Oh, just misses. Looks like he might have slipped off a little bit of that previous Lachey bar, but looks like he mostly landed on the pit pillow, so he should be okay. Let's see how Gil approaches this now. I mean Keith, my bad. I was looking at someone else, so I was saying his name. Locks it in this time around. Nice adjustment there. Although now he has no retries left, so gonna need to be really efficient and precise on these last 3 obstacles. Has about a minute. Locks in that hold, needs a good big pullback, and looks like he had a one-handed save there. My goodness, looks like the camera couldn't turn around fast enough for him to fly on by, but has 45 seconds, can definitely get at least this obstacle here. Looks like he's definitely going to take his time to lock this one in, which is definitely the smart move here.
You already have the save of the day, so you're just like sitting pretty. Come on, man. Yeah, we like the one-arm save.
Let's see. Looks like he's gearing up to go to the cat grab board.
Towards it. Feet on the block and then really toss it behind. You're off.
Looks like his swing is getting a little bit off here. 10 seconds here. Gonna need to go for something here. Looks like he's going for the big swing. Has 3 seconds. And goes for it, but just not enough swing. Great job out of Keith, though. Fought till the very end. And got to that second to last obstacle, which is not easy. Looks like we have Gil up next, which will be followed by Jake, John, Zach, and then our last competitor, Sharon. Gil also coming from Northwest Ninja Park. They got a good crew out here today. Moving efficiently through here. Right up onto this third obstacle. Gil, a taller competitor, but making that look pretty good here. Looking super smooth through Luke Wallwalker. Looks like we gotta update the points here, but no matter.
Oh yeah, you've been okay so far.
It's gonna move, so be ready.
Let's see how he takes on the Ewok Forest here. Looking smooth. There we go. Points are updated now. Now taking on the screen swing. Let's see how he does here. Wow, really efficient onto that block here. Looks like he's going for the hands and feet method here. So riding on down. All right, onto this back half now. See how he takes on the skateboard. Good, efficient on the skateboard there. Does a little bit of a reach lâché up. And straight onto the block. Takes a little bit of a seat onto that truss there.
So there, dude. It's so there for the link. Yeah.
Looking good through these lâchés. And right onto it and sticks the landing. Has 2 minutes, 10 seconds for these last 3 obstacles. Definitely enough time. And has 2 retries in his pocket. So he's looking really well set up here. Gil also a taller competitor, so he can just kind of unhatch that. And then needs a big pullback. Match! Oh, it looks like he didn't quite have it locked in quite enough to have a good hand on there. But it's totally good. He has the retry. And he's going to take advantage of this rest time while we reset. Let's see what kind of adjustments he'll make here to really be efficient. That looks like a much better lock-in than before. Oh! Looks like it just twisted when he pulled back. He twisted a little too much with his wrist, which pulled it out. But he has about 1.5 minutes to continue these last 2 obstacles. So let's see how he does. Ooh, nice grab onto the cat grab and slides right on down. He's definitely got plenty of time to try this last obstacle here. Only seen a few competitors in this wave get to it, so even if you've already failed, so it's kind of a great job by portioning his time to at least try some of these obstacles here. Just a couple of these laches here. Just needs to lock in this bar grab. Now for this sort of wave, they've been tipped forward, so it's already a little bit step ahead. Gil locking in that really hard fly bar move. Just needs to finish it out.
There you go.
Gets the cat grab onto it. Gonna pull on up. Hits the buzzer. Nicely done out of Gil. Only had that little bit of a mishap on that pullback, but otherwise such a solid run. My goodness. Let's take a look at our leaderboard then for the Masters Male. Looks like Keith completed the attack of the clones, so he's just one obstacle ahead of Gil, but awesome work. Looks like we now have Jake, and then John, and then Zach, and that'll round out our Masters Male, and then Sharon will be our only Masters female today, and so she'll have her time to shine.
Ready, then ready, get. I would have been more ready like 15 minutes after my speed run.
Looks like we're just taking a sec to take a little bit of a break here.
Wow, like 15 minutes after your speed run. The 2-hour wait is like, ugh.
Gotta get set up with a few things, and then we'll get started with Jake.
Now, I'll call him, let him know.
You gotta work today?
It's over there.
Had to take time off to come here.
Oh, yeah.
But it's worth it. Word for this. Much more exciting. Yeah, do it. It's your work anyway.
We're waiting for Becca.
Yeah, exactly.
Loopy already, and it's not even halfway through the day.
Jake getting some final push-ups before his run. Getting ready, getting ready.
Are you you're done, right? Like with the runs and stuff?
I will be right back, folks. I'm just gonna grab something during this small break.
Do you like actually coach all these people, or like what are you?
I mean,
What are you doing?
just during competition.
To offer advice or whatever.
Exactly.
You're like, I'm Kalina, I'm
I'm
absolute
gonna help.
boss.
Yup.
No one
Exactly
beats
like
me
that.
ever.
Yeah,
So you
'cause I
better
definitely
listen.
didn't get second.
I said hold it. I said not open up like 50 apps.
I think.
What'd you place, Kalina? Ooh. You got first.
Seda. She's from Momentum in Canada.
Alright.
Okay. She's crazy good. Alright, Jake, you got it.
How are you going to be in all of those pictures if you're taking a video of him? We're fine.
All right, here goes Jake after a little bit of icing now, but he looks ready. Doing a kind of crossover technique with the lightsaber ledges. Gets a nice mismatched jump out. Lining up for the dark slide. Using the tops for the droid dash, nice. Didn't even seem off balance. Didn't even need a full swing there, just kind of jumps back and go. He knows to move quickly if he wants to get to the last few obstacles. Efficient through there, making sure he has that cat back. Let's see his approach for Ewok Forest. Yeah, gonna grab on, giant pullback, and he's immediately there. Jake, again, a taller competitor. Knows how these boards work as well. He's only about a minute down through these first couple obstacles. Now let's see how he takes on the ring swing. We have Coach Kalina back out there again, so she's been pretty good about telling competitors how to do it. Nicely done by Jake. Oh, going the cool way down the skateboard. Has about 3 minutes to start the back half, which is quite a bit of time. Nice run in. Straight on to the trapeze rings here. Probably only needs one more swing. Oh, it just reaches out. Nicely done. Gonna make sure, maybe calms the swing a little bit to get this. And just bounces right up there. Great power on these lachets here. Gonna make sure to take a couple back swings here, though, to make sure to lock it in. Don't want to have to take a retry on that sort of transition obstacle there. 2.5 minutes here for the last 3 obstacles, and still has 2 retries in his pocket. He's looking incredibly well set up for a finish here. We've seen Jake finish courses on Life Force before, but this one is extra challenging today, so let's see how he will fare. It looks like it just got a little bit too twisted. Gonna need to be really precise. That looks like an amazing lineup. Just gonna need a big pullback. And oh, looks like he might have stayed on a little too long on that one ring and it fell out. You have to be super specific with your throw. It is quite hard and very overlooked, I believe. Gonna take advantage of this rest time, though. Just gonna get right back into it. Has about 2 minutes. Gonna need to get this one this time, though, because he can't use both retries on this obstacle. Little adjustment there to really make sure it's lined in. Big pull. Let's see this, Jake. Oh, and a one-handed save. My goodness. Definitely has enough time to get the clear here. Just needs to be efficient. Has one more retry. I think you definitely would rather save that retry for the last obstacle, as that one can be needy of a retry. He's got the cat grab. Now let's just see the dismount here. Ring dismount. Nicely done. A minute left for this last obstacle. Plenty of time. Can we see a clear for this division? Jake looking strong on these pushes. Floats up to the bar here. Taking a couple extra swings. Now just needs to get onto this flying bar. Gonna want to use switch grip. Now needs to lock in this difficult flying bar move with those moving cradles. Yes, and he has it. Just needs this cap grab. Has 25 seconds, plenty of time. And has a nice crane and hits the buzzer. Great finish out of Jake. He always looks so efficient on these courses. Only needed that one retry on the attack of the clones. What an awesome run. Let's see where that places him on the leaderboard. That puts him all the way in first place. About 2 obstacles ahead of anyone else. And finished with 20 seconds left. Wow. Looked so good. Alright, now we have John and Zach, and then Sharon. And then that will conclude this wave.
It's not really my problem. It's not really our message.
is up and ready to go. Looking pretty good on his first obstacle. Gearing up for this jump. Letting that ring take him on the dark slide. Looks like he's going on the top here. Taking on that next challenge. Gets to the ring. Nicely done. Let's see how he approaches Luke Wallwalker. Need some speed into this. Oh, gets a little bit turned around. Looks like he has a good save here. Good adjustment there. Good commitment. Talking up for the Ewok Forest. Let's see his technique here. Going for the pullback technique. Reaches straight up. Nicely done. Straps are in. Utilizing those straps. Now onto this tricky ring swing. Competitors have been adjusting though so far, which is good. Getting help from Coach Gavin over here to line it up. Nicely done. Looks like the competitors have mostly figured out the ring, which is good. Let's see what technique he uses here. Oh, he's going for the standing method. Nicely done. Now onto the back half with about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. He's going to give it a little bit of a push. Gearing up for the run. Nice jump! Oh! Gets a little bit too much power into that. Tries to go for the one-handed save, but just peels off. Those rings are incredibly slippery, more than your average ring, so... Going for the same technique here. Big run, jump. Good save there. Nice adjustment. Let's see how he takes on this hammerhead swing. Getting a lot of swing, my goodness. Just floats right up to it. And just needs to get... Oh, looks like he's going for the harder dismount. Oh my goodness, nicely done. That's the first competitor in the waves that wasn't forced that we've seen that done. So nice push out of John. Love that he's willing to take on the harder route. Good swings, just needs to stick this. Nicely done. Has about a minute left, so definitely needs to move, but he does have a retry, so if he's willing to really lock this one in, he certainly can. Getting some good pullbacks, just need to wedge that out. Good twist. It looks like competitors have mostly figured out how to wedge that out. He's got to kind of twist and turn, and looks like he has a good lineup though. Goes for it. Oh my goodness! Holds on just a little bit too long. Has the retry though, and 26 seconds on the clock. He can definitely lock this in now that he knows how it feels. Gonna get started here. Gets the pullback. Locks it in. There's about 10 seconds to get this big pull. Throw! Oh, it just misses. Great work out of John, though. It's really a run to be proud of. I love that he pushed himself and did a lot of the harder versions of those obstacles. So great work. Alright, looks like we have Zach to round out our Master's Meal, and then we will have Sharon, and then we will be done for this wave. We're just doing a quick battery change, folks, and then we'll get to Zach's run. But I can narrate from where I see him. He just completed the light sailor ledges, had a good jump on the warp wall, moving around, grabbing the ring, lining it up, swinging on down, straight to the pit pillow. Look as he's going on the tops of those, striding 1 foot at a time. We're getting a little bit off balance here. Hops down to the regular one, which is totally fine. Makes it to the ring. And he's floating on down. Nicely done. Let's see what technique he uses from here. He's going to get a good swing. Only needed one backswing there. Floats on over. He's sliding on through. This is where it gets blurry, folks. Looks like he's going through. I believe he got the good push off. And he's hopping up over the Ewok forest. Chalking up before the Ewok forest. Wants to make sure to lock this in. Let's see what technique he does. Grabs onto the TikTok, getting a pull back, just like we've seen other competitors do. And just gets right onto that other trapeze. Needs just one backswing to lock into these straps. Heading to the finished platform here, utilizing those straps. A little bit hesitant, but making quick work. Now he's onto the ring swing here. He's grabbed the rein. Looks like he's going to go to the right. His coach Gavin helping him line it up. Getting a big push. Lines it up. Nicely done. Now he's approaching the skateboard here. He kicks it down. Gonna go for the big jump. Gets the jump and just needs 1 foot on each. Now he's approaching the back half. He's gonna push the skateboard a little bit forward. Oh, it went more than a little bit. So he's gonna have to have a big jump from the green line here. Getting his speed going. Jumps. Gets it! Floats right up to the rings. He reaches out to the hammerhead. And just needs one swing to get to the block. And is up and over. Looks like he's gearing up to take on the Lachaise. He just needs one swing on each of the Lachaise. Now just needs one more backswing to lock in the dismount and gets it. Chalking up before the key lock attack of the clones. He's gearing up to go into it. Reaches out to the second one. Is working to unhook the first one before he pushes off to the platform. Locks it in perfectly. Just needs this backswing here. Big pull and gets it with one hand on his right hand. Nicely done by Zach. Has about a minute left to get these last two obstacles. He can definitely do it. Jumps straight onto the trapeze. Let's see where he goes here. Looks like he's gearing up to go for the cat grab. There's a good push off. A little bit hesitant. Needs to trust it. Oh, and he just misses the cat grab. Doesn't get it up high enough. Going to chalk up while we do the reset. Jumping back onto the trapeze now. Knows how much swing he needs to get at this point. Yeah, redirecting his swing towards the cat grab. Gets it! Good adjustment by Zach. Now needs to grab this ring here. Just needs one more backswing. He has the ring. Locks in the dismount. He has 26 seconds to get this last obstacle, which is doable. He's pushing the TikTok so he can jump onto it and get some swing. That's quite smart. Needs to go now, though, if he wants to do this. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble maintaining the swing on the TikTok. 10 seconds left. Still generating swing. Going for the jump in just one more swing, but time's out. Doesn't get the jump. But great work from Zach. Held out to the very end here. I will try to get the camera back up for the next run, but apologize for the inconvenience there. There we go. Camera is back up. We have one last competitor. We have Sharon, who is our only Masters female. She has the entire Momentum crew behind her here, and frankly, the rest of us here are also behind her. We want to see a great run out of Sharon. She always puts up amazing runs. And here we go. Sorry, folks. Let's just, Sophia, can you? Sorry, folks, just a little bit in the way here. Okay, Sophia, we're good. Oh. Sorry, having a little bit of camera technical difficulties here. I'll put my thumb up on the sweater. I will narrate what's going on. Oh, here we go. Sharon's just about to go down to the ring. There we go. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Jumps out to the side, like the technique, has enough room for her legs. Nice jump there. Needs a lot of speed out of this. Sharon a bit of a shorter competitor, so it's going to be kind of a big jumps, but making it look easy, no problem for her. Sorry, apologies, folks. Looks like she's approaching Ewok Forest here. I will narrate as we fix the camera. She just grabbed on the second trapeze here. There we go. We're back. Making quick work. Has 3.5 minutes here. Let's see what technique she uses on the ring. It looks like most of the Momentum crew has been going around to the left. So let's see her approach. Oh, takes a hard hit onto there, but makes it up. Let's see what she does here. She moves it down with her hand. And apologies, folks. Makes a jump. Just needs 2 strides on each element. Nicely done. Now on the back half with 3 minutes left. Her coach is going to help her align the skateboard for maximum speed here. Showing her where to jump. Gets the run in. Nicely done. Wow, just levitates up to those rings. Oh, nice reach. Oh, let's add a little scream while jumping down, but great work. 2.5 minutes left for 4 obstacles. She can definitely get the clear. Just needs to focus up on these laches. Oh, good work. Straight into that, not wasting any energy here. Nice. Just needs to stick this landing. Nice, Mom. Alright, Sharon. Just needs to lock in these clones. She still has 2 retries in her pocket, though, which is super helpful in these last 3 obstacles. Just needs to wedge it out here hard and twirl. Having a little bit of trouble. There we go. Nicely done. Needs to regenerate some of her swing, though. Doing a good job of that. Locks it in perfectly. Needs this backswing to be aligned. Good catches. Yes. Wow. Great match. Almost a one-handed grab. Has 1.5 minutes for these last 2 obstacles. Very doable. Chalks up before getting on to the trampoline here. There we go. Looks like she's going to redirect her swing possibly, or go for the big one. Yeah, she's redirecting her swing. Your coach is going to spot her here. Nicely done. Just needs to lock in this kind of grab here, which is very awkward. Gets her swing off. Nicely done. Sharon knows exactly what to do. Want to make sure she's aligned here for the dismount. Nicely done. Has 50 seconds. Plenty of time to finish this. Gonna want to chalk up quickly and go, though, because it does take quite a bit of time.
40 seconds? Oh.
If you need to get, yeah, you're good.
Getting your swing going. 30 seconds left.
You're good. Keep going.
More.
Come on. You got it.
Doing some really good power to get this up. You do need a lot of force, though. She is there. Go for it, Sharon.
You can make it. You can make it. Come on, Mom.
13 seconds. Gets the jump. Gonna need to really link these through here. Come on, Sharon. Just pushing through. It's gonna time out, but it is okay. Let's see her finish this out. If only she had like 30 more seconds. Oh, misses the jump, but what an amazing run out of Sharon. Completely clean up to that point, which is an amazing feat. Alright, folks, and that concludes our first wave of the day. Great job to all of the competitors. We appreciate it. I will quickly just re-show the leaderboard for, I believe I didn't show for Masters Male. We have Jacob, Zach, and Keith rounding out the top 3, and then Sharon is, of course, on number 1 on the Masters Female. We will see you guys back here at around 1:20 p.m. for the speed course for the next division, which will be the teen 13 to 14 male, young adult 15 to 17.